Hello, I'm Grace Halter, and I'm a junior at Liberty High School.
And I'm Trey Snyder, and I'm a junior at Liberty North High School.
As you likely know, today is a very special day as we salute all of those who have served our country. Today is Veterans Day.
Today is an exciting day for everyone in Liberty Public Schools, as for the first time in 3 years, LPS is hosting its annual Salute to Veterans Breakfast at Discovery Middle School.
This special event is an opportunity for the district to invite not only our local veterans from the community, but also members from our LPS retired staff and current veterans that are employed by Liberty Public Schools. Be sure to follow the LPS social media platforms to see some of the activities taking place at DMS.
To begin today's program, we take you to Liberty High School for a special performance by their concert choir as they sing our national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of the
Thank you so much, that was amazing. Next we will take you into classrooms all around the district as they recite our Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
Great job, guys. Next, let's hear from the Superintendent of Liberty Public Schools, Dr. Jeremy Tucker, as he shares a Veterans Day message with us.
On behalf of all of us in Liberty Public Schools, our Board of Education, faculty, staff, and students, we want to thank all of you that have served in our armed services over the years as we celebrate this Veterans Day. In looking back on our history, it's what makes it possible for us to live in the nation and the community that we live in, and so we want to again thank you and express our gratitude. In just a few months, we'll be honoring our students, our seniors, as they graduate from Liberty Public Schools, several of which have decided to follow in your footsteps in service to our country in their commitment to our armed services. Again, we thank you and are so grateful for your sacrifice and service on this Veterans Day.
LPS is lucky to have several staff members who are veterans or active duty military.
We want to take a moment to introduce you to one of those employees, Wendy Danner.
When I was growing up, my dad was always in the military. He was stationed at the same place where I served, the 139th Airlift Wing, which is part of the Air National Guard. From the time I can remember, I remember going out there and walking through the airplanes. I got up close personal tours of airplanes at 3, 4, 5 years old. I decided to join to help pay for school and joined up in the fall after I graduated high school. I was on this path when I started college. I was going to be a doctor. I was going to be a radiologist. And then I get to Mizzou and I'm in some really hard classes and I decide I don't want to be in school for the rest of my life. Funny story, I'm still in school 20-some years later. I spent 6 years teaching high school science in Cameron at a smaller district, and 14 years ago made my trek south here to Liberty. I joke with my students that I was a medic and they all think that I can perform surgery and things like that, which I cannot. I just was basically doing everything but anything that had to do with patient care. So I loved it. I loved working with people. I loved serving and not just being a part of the military, but being a part of something bigger. Honestly, I never really thought about staying for 20 years. I just kind of thought, well, I'll just stay until my commitment's done for paying for my bachelor's degree. And next thing I know, I'm 10 years in, and then I'm 15 years in, and then I'm 20 years in, and it's like, wow, okay, like time literally just sped up. When I was still in the military, I was able to take off a year from teaching. I was actually put on active duty for a year. So during that year, it was a chance for me to step away from teaching, do my job in the military, which I loved. I was on a Homeland Response team, and so we would work with our Army counterparts on responding to natural disasters. My leadership offered me the position to continue on in my military service. During that time away from the classroom, it really gave me a chance to reevaluate, is that what I want to do? And ultimately, it came down to, where did I have the most impact? And I loved my military job, and there was some great things we did, but I get to impact so many more people here. It was great because I got to have kind of a fresh start and like a reminder of why I do what I do. The kids love talking about it, and they love hearing stories, and it's important for me to show the kids this is a big part of my life, and so here's some of my stuff. And I have a poster hanging on the wall with the airplanes, and I just think it's important for them to see like there's more to a teacher than just the content you teach. Veterans Day is a chance to say thank you for the opportunity to have differences and not be persecuted. Just a chance to stop and think about what it could be like if we didn't have that wonderful piece of paper called the Constitution, and those people who are willing to say, this is what we believe is important and we're willing to help defend it.
What an amazing and inspirational story.
As we close this special presentation, we want to share the names of those that have either served or are currently serving that are also employed by the Liberty Public Schools.
We thank you for joining us today, and our assignment to all of you watching this is to find a way today to thank one of our local heroes.
Thank you.